Chapter 676. Supersonic Speed of Rodan. Part 1. Fun by the Pool. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. It starts at the estate. Lynn was resting and shooting some hoops in her room from her bed after a long workout. I came in and I had a cool water gun with me. Me, hey Lynn. Lynn, hey JD. Me, have a good workout? Lynn, I always do. Me, cool. Everyone is down by the pool. Me, Nico and Lincoln are gonna do a surprise ambush on Lori, Lenny, and Carol. You want to join us? Lynn, oh it is on. Me, let's do it. Lynn got her water gun ready and we had water in it that was Arctic cold. Maria was about to get ready. She came across Harry Potter. Maria, hi Harry. Harry Potter, British accent, morning Maria. Maria, wanna head to the pool with us, Harry? Harry, you guys go. I have something to take care of. Maria, all right. Me, let's give Lori, Lenny, and Carol a surprise they'll never forget. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. It was a perfect sunny day and it was perfect for swimming in the swimming pool. Veri was sitting on the edge of the pool and Tamao was in her mermaid form swimming with Lana. Lana, this is so much fun. Tamao, it sure is Lana. Lana, think fast Tamao. Lana splashed Tamao and Veri laughed. Veri, laughs, she sure got useless. Tamao, she sure did. Luan was in her wheelchair because she was still in no condition to swim and Eddie was looking out for her. SpongeBob music Agent Woodrow plays. On the roof of the estate we saw everyone having fun. We saw Lori, Lenny, and Carol sunbathing. Me, targets sighted. Lynn, oh this is gonna be good. Nico, yep. We climbed down the roof like ninjas in the cover of darkness. We had our water guns ready and aimed them at Lori, Lenny, and Carol. Lori, hey Boo Boo Bear, can you rub some sunscreen on my back? Bobby, sure babe. Bobby did so. Then a stream of water hit him in the face and he screamed in freezing cold. Bobby, screams, cold. Lori got hit and she screamed too. Lori, screams, cold. Lenny and Carol got hit too. Lenny, screams. Carol, screams. Me, surprise. Ronnie N laughed at Bobby. Ronnie N, laughs. JD sure got you good. Bobby, he sure did meanie. Lori got a look of fun on her face. Lori, oh you guys are literally gonna get it. Me, bring it on baby cakes. Lori, Lenny, and Carol were laughing and Lori charged and I stepped to the side and she fell into the pool. Splash. Nico, Lori, Lenny, and Carol, you three have failed to get us wet. We laughed. Carol, laughs. That was funny though. Me, thanks. Hey Nico. Nico, what's up? I fired a blast of water at May and she screamed as she got a cold blast. May, screams. Nico, hey. Oh you are gonna get it now JD. Me, bring it. Nico used water bending and threw blasts of water at me and I flew into the air and fired a blast of water at him and it sent a wave of cold at him. Lincoln, that was so much fun. Lenny, you guys sure are having fun. Then I saw the sun's light reflect off something. A white circle of light was on my hand. Me, what the? Guys, is something reflecting off of you guys? Nico, I don't think so. Aline, see, I see it. I wonder where it's coming from. I saw a light shining from a bush in our yard. I knew something was up. I fired a blast of Arctic cold water into the bush and we heard a man scream and out from the bush arose Jiraiya. Jiraiya, geez that was cold. Me, Jiraiya sensei? Were you peeking on us? Jiraiya, I was getting some research. Lori, I'll show you research. Lori charged at him and mercilessly pulverized him into pulp and turned him into a human pretzel. Me, wow. What a huge amount of rage. When Lori was done, we went over to him and he was badly beaten up. Me? Whoa. Nicole. Whoa is right, Dad. Lori, that was awesome. Lori. Thanks, Nicole. Nicole. You definitely have what it takes to join the anti-pervert patrol. If you would like. Lori. I'll take your offer into some thought. Nicole. Okay. Me. I'll take him to the Leaf Hospital. Lady Hokage is gonna have a field day when she finds out. I snapped my fingers and went into my Leaf Shinobi attire. I picked Jiraiya up and took him to the Leaf. *****. In London, Harry Potter was facing Dolores Umbridge, the traitor of Hogwarts. Dolores Umbridge stood her ground, hiding her fear. Umbridge stares Harry down. Well, this tears it, Potter. I always said you were no good, and here you are to prove it. Harry sighs. I don't expect you of all people to understand. I had to give those villains what they deserved so everyone could be safe. Just like I'm gonna give you what you deserve. But this probably won't be as satisfying as I had hoped it to be. Umbridge, I hope you eventually get killed. Gets hit by stunning spell. Captain America and Nick Fury arrived and arrested her. Zayden stripped Umbridge of her magic and her wand. Dolores Umbridge was sentenced to eternity in the Comet Lovejoy prison for evil wizards. Comet Lovejoy is also called the Great Comet of 2014 and it has an orbital period of 11,000 years. We use this comet as our prison for evil wizards. It has a magical energy that destroys and neutralizes all magic. *****. Part 2. Sideshow Bob's Redemption. *****. Me, Nico, Bart, Toadman and Lincoln were over in the crater that was once the evil and stupid town of Springfield, Oregon. Nico, wow. So this is what happened to Springfield. Me, yep. It's all gone. It was because of the corruption and villainy of Mr. Burns, Mayor Quimby, Chief Wiggum, Principal Skinner, Reverend Lovejoy, Superintendent Chalmers, Krusty the Clown and the Spucklers that lead to this whole town's destruction. They didn't call Springfield, Oregon the meanest town in America for nothing. Nico, boy, Springfield was a town doomed from the start. Lincoln, it deserved to be wiped out. Me, yep. The only survivors of this town's demise are the children, Edna Krabappel and Ruth Powers. But there is one building that still stands. Toadman, what building is that? We were over at Camel's Chunky Soup Maximum Security Prison. The only building still standing after the destruction of Springfield. It was Springfield's version of Alcatraz. But after Springfield was destroyed, the Oregon government kept it open because of the economy. We were walking through the prison. Then we saw a face that Bart met a long time ago. It was the man that was Bart's teacher when Mrs. Krabappel died, Jack Lasson. One of Bart's most dangerous enemies. Jack Lasson, Bart Simpson. Bart, Jack Lasson. Lasson, now I can get my revenge on you. Censored, up brat. Me, you know this guy Bart? Bart, unfortunately yes. After being transferred to Springfield Elementary School, Jack encounters Bart and is quickly introduced to his shenanigans. Feeling that the boy is in need of discipline, Jack punishes Bart on multiple occasions by cutting his hair, humiliating him in front of his classmates and by electrocution. Seeking revenge on his teacher, Bart secretly spies on Jack, eventually discovering an event far out in the desert called Blazing Guy, where Jack has been chosen to execute the main event by burning a large wooden effigy to commemorate the celebration. At the festival, Bart, accompanied by Milhouse, covers the wooden statue with fire-retardant substance, ruining Jack's moment and humiliating him in front of a large crowd. Once Jack notices the boys tampering with the statue, he attempts to kill the two by burning them. Bart climbs up the statue to avoid the lunatic teacher, but fails to escape him. Seeing his son in life-threatening situation, Homer catapults himself towards the two, but quickly loses velocity due to his weight and breaks the statue's foundation. The statue quickly collapses, bringing Jack and Bart to the ground, where Jack gets placed in a human-formed jail. Back in Springfield Elementary School, Jack is fired for his actions and is later employed at the Springfield Penitentiary, where he meets Sideshow Bob. After seeing that both share mutual hatred for Bart, Jack suggests they partner up to kill the boy. Bob initially agrees, but refuses at the last moment when Jack suggests that they share their proposed kill. Me? Whoa. This guy is a lunatic. Nico, Jack Lassen, you have failed this country. Lassen, I will kill you and come after your family. Me, you're too late for that. Springfield has been completely destroyed. We blew it up and destroyed it, completely wiping it off the map. All that's left of it now is nothing but a radioactive crater. If you don't believe me, see for yourself. He did so and saw that I was right. Springfield was now a radioactive crater. Lassen, it is gone. Enraged growling, I hate you all more than life itself. Our auras flared up. Bart then swooped in and kicked him in the face. Me, you are a worthless man. You humiliated Bart for the last and final time. I fired an energy blast and vaporized him completely. Homer appeared. Homer, you were right, son. That guy was a total monster to you and I'm sorry I didn't believe you. Bart, it's all right, Dad. Me, that was a misunderstanding. Let's keep moving. We did, and we got to a cell. We saw a prison cell and in it was a man with big curly red hair and big feet. It was Robert Terwilliger Jr. aka Sideshow Bob. Sideshow Bob, British accent. Hello Bart. Me, Sideshow Bob, I presume? Sideshow Bob, that's right, and you are JD. Knudsen of Team Loud Phoenix Storm. Me, that's right. Sideshow Bob, well, Bart. You finally win. I'm in prison for supposedly killing Principal Skinner. There's no other job that will take me, and the Legion of Doom doesn't think I'm evil enough. So, congratulations for finally defeating me. Bart, actually, we didn't come here to have me rub it in your face. We came here to get you out. We have a lot to tell you. Just over a year ago there was a massive war on Springfield. Sideshow Bob. So that's what had happened outside. I heard some explosions but I never knew what was causing it. Me, that was Springfield being totally destroyed. We have quite a story to tell you. We encountered this on the final days of our global trip. I hand him a newspaper from when we encountered the war. Sideshow Bob, please tell me that at least Krusty and Snake Jailbird were among those killed. Me, they are. We found them among the number of dead bodies. All of the adults in Springfield were viciously butchered and blown to pieces. We told Sideshow Bob about the war against Springfield, the reasons behind it and why. The kids have all had enough of all of Springfield's corruption and dark deeds that they decided to rise up against it and completely destroy it and kill everyone. Sideshow Bob was shocked. Me, and that's it. Springfield was an absolute cesspool of evil. My dad called it a toilet that's never been flushed. We laughed. Bart, that was a good one. Sideshow Bob, yes, that was indeed amusing. Homer, that was funny. Me, but just so you know, Bob. You don't mind if I call you that, right? Sideshow Bob, that's fine, JD. Me, good. You didn't kill Principal Skinner. Bart did. He was one of the conspirators that lead to the destruction of Springfield. Springfield was a town totally doomed from the start. Sideshow Bob, this town can go to hell. Me, it already did. Springfield is now a radioactive crater and is completely wiped off the map. Also Bob, we talked it over with the United States government and we wiped your slate clean after we brought the corruption of all of Springfield to light. The President of the United States was actually glad that all of Springfield was destroyed. He said that Springfield was a disaster that would destroy the country. Sideshow Bob, you're willing to let me out of here? After everything that I've done? Me, everyone deserves a second chance. Sideshow Bob, before we get out of here, Can I make one request? Toadman, sure. Sideshow Bob, please resurrect Homer Simpson. Bart should have at least one parent alive to raise him and his sisters. I snap my fingers. Me, done. Homer was brought back to life. Homer, woohoo. I'm alive. Bart, I missed you being alive, Dad. Homer, me too, son. Me too. I opened Sideshow Bob's cell. Then a massive prison riot began. Me, uh-oh. Looks like you all could use some help. We saw a young boy in a red shirt and blue shorts. Me, hey, I know you. You're Billy Batson. Billy, that's right. Shazam. A massive blast of lightning hit him and he turned into Captain Thunder. Lincoln, wow. Captain Thunder. Me, oh, that is so awesome. Captain Thunder, that's right. It's a pleasure to meet you, JD. Everyone on the Justice League talks about you. Me, tell me something we don't already know. Captain Thunder, looks like we have a prison riot to stop. Me, we sure do. We blasted and pulverized all the inmates into pulp and putty and electrocuted them with lightning and more. Me, I heard that you and Superman had an argument. Captain Thunder, yeah, but it's cool. We both were played for fools by Lex Luthor. Lincoln, he played everyone for fools. Me, yep. Captain Thunder, well, it's cool now. We reconciled our friendship and I'm back on the Justice League. Me, well, that's cool. Lincoln, so what does Shazam stand for? Me, it's actually an acronym. It's a name that is a fusion of the powers he got when he became like this. He got the wisdom of Solomon, the superhuman strength of Hercules, the superhuman stamina of Atlas, the powers of Zeus, the courage of Achilles and the superhuman speed and flight of Mercury. Bart, wow. That is so awesome. Captain Thunder, it sure is. We blew apart the rioters and all that and we got out of the prison and got Bob into his normal clothes. We showed Bob the crater that was once Springfield and he was shocked and both glad that it was gone. Me, after we get back Homer, how would you like to have some donuts? Homer, Do nuts. Drools. Me, I'll take that as a yes. We got back home and I gave Homer a box of his favorite donuts. A variety pack and he sat on the couch. We gave Homer a great job as a food critic and he loves to eat. We also gave Sideshow Bob as a wine connoisseur. He loves the job. It was a good pay for them both. The reason Sideshow Bob turned to a life of crime in the first place was because he was extremely unappreciated by Krusty. But not anymore. We gave him a great job and appreciate him more. Nico caught a Politoed and a Sadaludo on the way back home. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Part 3, the supersonic speed of Rodan. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. In the estate we were watching TV and reading books. Then the alarm went off. Me, uh-oh. We went to the computer and we saw something going on in the small mining village of Kitamatsu on the island of Kyushu in Japan. The village was right next door to Mount Aso, one of the most active volcanoes in Japan. Me, the village of Kitamatsu? Lincoln, what's that village? Me, it's a mining village that gets most of Japan's coal from it. I know a friend over there. His name is Shigeru Kawamura and he's the collier engineer for the mines there. Lainey, we better go see what's up. Me, yet. Team Loud Phoenix Storm, let's fly. We set out for Japan. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Kitamatsu, Japan. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. We arrived and it was a beautiful place. Me, Kitamatsu, Japan. It's just as beautiful as I remember. Lori, it's literally beautiful. Carol, it sure is. Vince, yet. Me, but I remember something about this from over 60 years ago. I can't remember what exactly. Then the alarm sounded. Me, uh-oh. Come on. We went to the mines and we were accompanied by Shigeru. Me, Shigeru. It's great to see you again. Shigeru, you too JD. Me, what's going on? Shigeru, number 8 mine is flooded. Me, we'd better go check it out. We pulled out miner helmets with lights on them. We went into number 8 mine. Man, who are these people with you Shigeru? Me, we're Team Loud Phoenix Storm. Shigeru, they're with me. Let's go. We went in and went deep into the mine. We found out about a break in the mine wall and then there was a flood. The creeping floor contributed to it. 2 men Yoshi and Goro went in to do some work and they went missing. We saw 6.5 feet of water in the mine. Me, wow. Look at all this water. Lincoln, I've got a very bad feeling about this. Carol, same here. I split the water and we went down into the mine. It was a frightening sight to see this much water in a mine tunnel. Me, boy this is terrible. This is almost like what happened in Chile back in 2010. Lori, I saw that on the news. We then came across a gruesome sight. It was a body floating in the water. Me, whoa. Lenny, like, who's that? Shigeru, it's Yoshi. We picked him up and we saw an ugly wound on his right shoulder. Something almost completely chopped off his right arm. Me, wow. What a wound. This is no knife attack. Something almost completely chopped off his arm. Carol, wow. Someone would have to be incredibly strong to inflict a wound like this. Shigeru, let's get him out of here. We did so. We went to the doctor and it was a terrible cause of death. Me, boy. Something got to him. But to inflict a wound like that would have to require the strength of a dinosaur. Like Godzilla. Shigeru, that is a possibility. But Godzilla has been destroyed. Me, yet after 64 years. We killed him just as you all did back 65 years ago. Shigeru, yes. We were horrified when we found out about what happened to Tokyo because of Godzilla. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Later 3 more bodies came in and they all had the same wounds inflicted upon them. The whole village was in the grip of fear. We're using the mining headquarters as our base of operations for the time being. Me, I don't like this guys. Whatever is killing all these people is not human. Then the alarm sounded and people were running for their lives. Me, uh-oh. Let's go. We went out and accompanied Shigeru, the police, and the guards. We found a huge insect on a hill and it was an ugly creature. We got. Officer, Kanda, Sabata. Spread out. Don't get too close. Me, that is an ugly insect. Lenny, you. Lori, that thing is literally disgusting. Lincoln, it sure is. Lana, I'll say. Me, let's blow it apart. Officer, fire. The police and guards fired their guns and Lincoln and Nico fired blasts of fire and lightning. The lightning electrocuted the creature and burned it. Then the creature grabbed both the guards and mortally wounded them and Carol fired a blast of gravity lightning and blew the creature into 1,000 pieces in a fiery explosion. The 2 guards went down the hill and we went down and looked them over. Me, so that's it. These killings were done by that ugly insect. Shigeru, you're right JD. We analyzed the remains of the creature and we found out that it was a prehistoric dragonfly larva called a meganulon. A giant species of prehistoric insect that once roamed the earth. We went down into the mine and we set up machine guns. We saw that the water went down a few feet. Me, the water went down a lot. Shigeru, yes it's gone down. We went through the water. Lana, wait. I see something. Lana crawled over the mine carts and she saw a body in a hole in the wall of the mine. Lana, it's a body. It's got to be Goro. Then another meganulon insect appeared. Me, everyone get back. Fire. We fired machine guns and lightning and fire and lava at it. Lana, I have an idea. I'm gonna release the coal carts. Me, go get it, Lana. We pulled back and we braced to the walls, and Lana released the carts and was riding on the back, and she got off and the carts slammed into the Meganulon, killing it. Me, way to go, Lana. Carol, great job. Lana, thanks guys. Shigeru, come on. I got to get to Goro's body. We went up to the hole. Shigeru, this is where the water came into the mine. Me, this is definitely where the water came from. We got the rocks off Goro's body, but then another Meganulon appeared and it went after Shigeru. Carol fired gravity lightning and blew it apart, and then a rock slide happened and caused a huge cave-in. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. We thought Shigeru was gone. But then we felt an earthquake. Me, wow. Nicole, that was weird. Me, that earthquake was not very strong. It only measured at 4.3 on the Richter scale. Nicole looked up where the epicenter was. Nicole, this is weird. The epicenter of the quake is half a mile northwest from here. With us was biology professor Dr. Koichiro Kashiwagi. Another friend of mine. Professor Kashiwagi, we better head over there now. Me, right. We did so, and we got to the site of the epicenter and we found that a massive sinkhole was formed right at the base of Mount Aso. Me, this is a huge sinkhole. Lainey, this is huge. Aline, see, what might have caused this? Me, I think Mount Aso is getting ready to erupt. Then we saw a man wandering the area. We went down and saw that it was Shigeru. Me, Shigeru. Lola, they're still searching for him at the mine. Lisa, let me take a look at him. Lisa looked him over and it was discovered that he has amnesia. We decided to try and help him in any way we can to help him remember. Over the next few days we got strange reports of planes and ships being destroyed by an unidentified flying object moving at over 1,150 miles per hour. This object was moving at such incredible speed that it was impossible to try and get a good view of it. A couple of cities in China, Philippines, Singapore, and Indonesia were destroyed because of it. I remembered reading something about this. But I was having a hard time remembering where I saw it. Suddenly Shigeru had a memory relapse and his memory returned. Kyo, Shigeru. Your memory has returned to you. Me, Shigeru, thank goodness. Shigeru, JD the monsters. Shigeru was showing us a rather shocking development. After he awoke after being knocked out, he saw numerous Meganulon in a small cave, and he saw an enormous egg and it hatched and out came a pterodactyl-like creature and it was eating the Meganulon. Shigeru showed us a picture of a pteranodon and it looked exactly like what he saw. We went down into the mine again and went through the hole where the water came from into a cave, and we had a cold feeling go down us. It was like we were entering through a volcanic pit that lead into the heart of pure evil. We didn't let fear worry us. It was a scary place and we were in a huge room. It was a creepy cave and it made us cringe in an ominous presence. Me, is this where you saw the insects and that huge egg, Shigeru? Shigeru, yes. It was a terrifying sight. Me, There might be an eggshell somewhere. We dug through some rocks and found a piece of eggshell. Shigeru, guys, come here. This is a piece of shell. Me, this is definitely eggshell. Suddenly there was a landslide. We got out fast. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Back in the laboratory we were examining the shell. We found out that the piece of shell we found was indeed eggshell. It was a reptilian eggshell and it was over 67 million years old and from the late Cretaceous period. We measured the egg and found out its size. It had a total volume of more than 100,000 cubic feet. We reported our findings. Professor Kashiwagi, after study of all the relevant data, I can now state that the unidentified flying object is a giant flying reptile closely related to the extinct pteranodon. So far here on the data we had gathered for you. Its weight is over 100 tons and it has a wingspread of perhaps 500 feet. Me, wow. Unbelievable. Professor Kashiwagi, because of its size and supersonic flying speed, it generates a shockwave with all the destructive force of a typhoon. Just one thing more. Although related to the pteranodon, this creature is a carnivorous reptile and belongs to a species called Rodan. I gasped when I heard that name and I suddenly remembered what I was trying to remember. Me, Professor. I know Rodan. He's a kaiju, like Godzilla. Brawn, I thought all the kaiju would get the hint after the deaths of both Godzillas. Me, apparently they didn't. But after we killed Godzilla here in Japan, we had a feeling that there are other kaiju here and we had to know where to look. We ended Godzilla's 64-year reign of terror when it was about to attack Japan in 2018. Now we can make sure that Rodan dies. Also, from what I remember, you all had an experience with Rodan before, right? Professor Kashiwagi, yes. It was back in 1956. Me, 63 years ago. Let's get him, Team Loud Phoenix Storm. Let's turn that bird into fried chicken. Beachcomber, you think we'll ever meet a kaiju that's friendly? Barricade, I sure hope we do. We set out to destroy Rodan. He surfaced somewhere near Mount Aso. The cave he hatched in under the mine connected with where he surfaced from. We flew over the area and we found him, and he flew out of the place where he surfaced. We flew after him and fired lasers and missiles at him, and we also fired energy blasts and elemental energy blasts at him. Edzilla, Ed smash pterodactyl. Punches Rodan's wings. This slowed him down. Beachcomber, it's combo time. Richter agreed. Beachcomber lifted up a huge rock and threw it at Rodan, and Richter was on it. Beachcomber, earthquake rock shrapnel slam. Richter smashed the rocks and it shattered into 1,000 pieces that went faster than a bullet fired from a gun. They hit Rodan and hurt him. Rodan landed and was screeching, and he was blowing powerful blasts of hurricane winds. Barricade from 2007 swung an axe and mace and threw it at Rodan. Barricade, Energon, let's get him, Toad Man. Toad Man, you got it, Barricade. Toad Man fired a deluge of deadly rain, and Barricade, Energon, fired missiles at him. Barricade, Energon, and Toad Man, missile rainstorm death rain. The missiles and rain hit Rodan and hurt him bad. Nico, Rodan, you have failed this city. Me, more like he has failed the world. Me and Nico fired powerful energy blasts. The G-Force arrived and fired lasers and missiles and powerful bombs at Rodan. Carol, grows to giant size, how do you like me know, Rodan? Carol fired Godzilla's blue atomic ray and it hit him and exploded. Nico fired blasts of fire and burned Rodan. Carol, it's final smash time. Brawn, ladies first. Carol, you are too kind. Spirit Kaiju Death Ray. Carol fired a powerful blast of Godzilla's orange spiral atomic ray. It hit Rodan and exploded with incredible power. Crap. Brawn, my turn. Missile Fist Barrage. Bra fired his fists and they multiplied and rained down onto Rodan, and we fired powerful energy blasts at Rodan and they hit him and blew him to pieces in a massive fiery explosion. Crab. Rodan was dead. Another kaiju was dead. We cheered wildly as we had defeated one of the fastest kaiju known. After 63 years, Rodan was dead. We went back home. Carol, to the viewers, you guys are gonna see more kaiju in the future. All kaiju beware, Team Loud Phoenix Storm is coming for all of you. The end. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Another fanfiction complete. Rodan is one of the most amazing Godzilla monsters ever made. He can fly at over 1,100 to 3,200 miles per hour and he can fire a ray of fire from his mouth. I did this chapter to follow the movie from 1956. Rodan came out 63 years ago and it was a movie I knew ever since I was a little kid. It was awesome. Sideshow Bob from The Simpsons is one of the villains I feel sorry for on the show. He turned to a life of crime because of Krusty making him feel completely unappreciated. But Kelsey Grammer did a great job voicing him for 30 years and counting. Nico-chan 11 gave me the ideas for this one. Thanks man as usual. Let me know what you all think. See you all next time.